Hey y'all, Mo here, and I'm taking a look at the AAXA M7 portable projector. The AAXA M7 has quite an impressive spec sheet. It features a native 1080p resolution and accepts a 4K 30 FPS signal. It's got a bright 1200 LED lumen light source when plugged in, and on battery power it drops down to 650 LED lumens. There's a 1.2 to 1 throw ratio, a 2000 to 1 contrast ratio, and this unit can project up to a 200-inch image. There's an electronic focus, which lets you easily achieve a crisp on-screen image. There's a DLP processing chip, which makes for really good color accuracy. Its OSRAM LED light source features up to 30,000 lamp life hours. There are 4-watt stereo speakers, and there are plenty of inputs and outputs, including a full-size HDMI port, a USB-C jack, a USB Type-A port, a micro SD card slot, a 3.5mm headphone out jack, and an AV input, which lets you hook up RCA devices like N64s and older game consoles, VCRs, Laserdisc players, and a number of other older devices. There's a 15,000 milliamp hour battery that gives you up to 3 hours of battery life. It clocks in at 3 pounds, and it's incredibly small and portable. On the front of the unit, you're going to find its LED light source. And moving around to the side of the unit, you'll find an electronic focus, a 3.5mm headphone out jack, a USB-C port, a micro SD card slot, and an AV input so that you can connect different legacy devices like older game consoles such as the Nintendo 64, VCRs, Laserdisc players, and a number of other devices. Moving around back, you're going to find the power switch so you can turn the projector on or off, as well as toggle it into a charge mode which reverses the current so that you can actually use the built-in battery to charge external devices. And that's something that's really cool about this projector. It doubles as a power bank, so you can charge your phone, a tablet, or some other device using the projector itself. And then taking a look at the other side, you'll find a DC barrel jack power port, an HDMI input, and a USB port. You'll also find an LED status indicator. And then taking a look at the top of the projector, you'll find some onboard controls so that you can actually navigate the on-screen display menu even if you don't have the remote with you. The AAXA M7's menu is super easy to navigate. Using the USB port or USB-C port, you can plug in external drives and view videos, music, and photos. You can tweak various settings like its picture and change the picture mode. And you've got options like dynamic, standard, mild, and a user setting that lets you customize the picture. You can set the color temperature. You can customize it in the user mode. There's cool, medium, and warm. You can change the aspect ratio, and you can set the noise reduction. You can also choose to project from front vertical, rear vertical, front inverted, and rear inverted. So there are a lot of different options there. And there are a few different sound presets as well, like standard, music, videos, sports, user, which is customizable. And you've got various options like setting the display language, restoring to factory settings. There's vertical keystone. You can set the slideshow time. And you can also set some text settings as well. There are a few different brightness presets as well, including Eco, Standard, and Boost. And even at the highest brightness setting, I didn't notice the fans kicking on and being too loud. And you've got 3 different inputs. You've got an RCA input for connecting legacy devices like older game consoles such as the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, GameCube, Nintendo 64, VCRs, Laserdisc players, whatever you like. You've got an HDMI port and a USB-C jack, so you can actually mirror your phone or tablet screen if you have a compatible device. It's a pretty simple but effective menu. It's no frills and just really user-friendly, which I like. The AAXA M7 has some spectacular colors and contrasts. While it's not a dedicated home theater projector, I'm incredibly satisfied with the picture quality. Even films like Dario Argento's Suspiria, with a very vivid color palette, really pop, and the images are really vivid. The contrast is quite good on the AAXA M7. In certain scenes, especially like the Skull Island descent in Kong Skull Island, really showcase the projector's excellent contrasts. I like a lot of the details, especially in the clouds, which are incredibly lifelike. And while the picture quality is great, I'm pretty impressed with the speakers too. Audio quality might not blow you away, but it's certainly more than adequate to fill up a small to medium-sized room. And animated content looks really good. The colors are punchy and really vibrant. The DLP processing chip maintains phenomenal color accuracy and pretty decent contrast, while the LED light source provides a really bright image that withstands even moderate amounts of ambient lighting. So if you need a projector to use during the daytime with the blinds closed, or outside in the backyard before the sun has completely gone down, the M7 will do a really good job. Obviously, like most projectors, it will look a lot better in total darkness, but if you do need to withstand some ambient lighting, the M7 is more than up to the task. And while the M7 may not be a dedicated gaming projector with a really low input lag and high refresh rate, it is great for casual gaming. If I had to guess the input lag, I would say it's probably around 30 to 40 milliseconds, and there's no noticeable lag. Hardcore gamers may not find the M7 suitable for professional play and online games, but for offline games and single-player titles, the M7 works incredibly well. And big screen gaming like this is super immersive. The AAXA M7 is a pretty compelling little projector that's great for backyard movie nights. I was really impressed with the image quality, especially the color accuracy, and the black levels and contrasts are top of the line for a portable projector. The LED light source is incredibly bright, and the 1200 LED lumens can withstand even some moderate amounts of ambient lighting. The 30,000 hour lamp life means that this thing is essentially maintenance free. It's super lightweight at under 4 pounds, and it's incredibly portable. The 15,000 milliamp hour battery powers the projector for up to around 3 hours, and it even doubles as a power bank, so you could bring this to a picnic or a tailgate, and you can charge up external devices like your phone or a tablet. It's just a really affordable, versatile projector that's just as comfortable in the backyard for movie and game nights as it is in the boardroom or the classroom for presentations. Now, it doesn't have but one full-size HDMI input, and I would have liked to see another HDMI port. Of course, the USB-C does have video input capabilities, so I was able to mirror the screen from my phone, for instance, and that worked really well. And there aren't any smart features, and there's no Bluetooth. If you want to send Bluetooth audio out from the M7, you can always plug in a Bluetooth audio transmitter to the headphone jack. And honestly, most smart projectors have a kind of poor experience, so you're better off using a streaming stick or a streaming box instead. So that's not really a big issue. It shouldn't really come as a surprise, but most portable projectors do lack 3D capabilities, and the M7 is no exception. Still, I think this is a great projector for a lot of different users, and I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a really affordable jack-of-all-trades projector that you can use to set up a backyard movie night. All right, that about wraps it up for this review. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as well as tap the bell icon for notifications when we post new content. And head to the comment section and let me know what projectors you want me to take a look at next. And don't forget to give your life a tech up.